All right, so well, Cardi B hasn't yet responded to Summer Walker, but it seems like she is responding to allegations against her baby daddy, Stefon Diggs. Because we all know this case that is still in discovery between Christopher Griffith and Stefon Diggs, the SA case, okay? So Christopher sued Stefon, no, Christopher was actually going around talking about Stefon, and then Stefon was like, "You're not gonna go around destroying my reputation and talking about these brand deals that I have and you lying on my name, so I'm gonna sue you for defamation." So that is what Stefan Diggs did, and this is where the case is right now. So Christopher submitted the 100 pages of text messages between him and Stefan Diggs, and they are still in the discovery phase. Now Cardi B saw all those messages. People were talking ish about Stefan Diggs, that already calling him gay, child. They're already calling him gay and saying that she got pregnant by a gay man. Y'all. So they're making fun of Cardi B, and in this situation, child, they're gonna continue poking at Cardi B because she has a baby by that man. So she's the seventh baby mama to Stefon Diggs. Okay, so she hopped online and she was on Twitter Spaces where she let it be know that, you know what, you're not gonna be coming for my man. I'm gonna be defending my man. So when rumors started earlier, okay, when Christopher went on Tasha K and did a podcast interview with Tasha K, of course Cardi B went on X, of course, and her Instagram, and she posted and deleted some messages. So she was hinting at Christopher Griffith lying. Now, the thing is, she believes what her baby daddy told her. Okay, so she's calling Christopher a liar, even though she was never there, y'all. So, all the claims that Christopher said happened between him and Stefon Diggs, that they were in the car and Stefon Diggs put his D out and he started, yeah. So, all those things that Christopher was saying, Cardi B was never there. Okay, she was never there in the car with them. She was never there at Stefon Diggs' house. When Christopher also went at Stefon Diggs' house, and there were other girls, women avail. Oh my goodness, there were other women at Stefon Diggs' house. So Cardi B was never there, but she hopped online to defend her man because she believes what her baby daddy told her over what Christopher is saying.
And report false news, but for credible sources and credible people that's supposed to be talking about credible shit, that's supposed to be doing their research to talk about it, I really, really hate this shit because it's like, let me tell you something. When you sue somebody for defamation, like I sue somebody for defamation, there is nothing to hide. There is nothing to hide. When it's time to go to discovery, when it's time to do discovery, you gotta turn in all your phone, all your apps. It don't matter if you deleted a text, it don't matter if you deleted a message, they will retrieve it. This man is suing somebody else because they lied on them so bad and they're trying to prove to the world that what this person said is a lie. And I don't like how everything has been on the internet from the beginning. This light-skinned albino came on the internet and told the story 3 different times. The first time was, I asked this nigga for some money, like he was my people, and he came and whispered in my ear like, oh, you want the money, you gotta do this, this, and that. Then, when your story wasn't getting picked up how you wanted it to get picked up, you juiced it up and you spiced it the fuck up. And now it's, oh yeah, he was high and he pulled out his meat. You said 2 different stories. And what the crazy shit is that bloggers and people that's supposed to be making their research are not even doing their research to see how this man did the story 2 different sides. Said the stories 2 different ways. Then on top of that, and I don't give a fuck. I can talk about it because I'm not getting sued. I don't got nothing to do with it. I'm not even involved with the nigga. It's just the fact that it's like everybody is not fair, and it's like it's kind of sick because it's like, how much can a person take? What happened if somebody commits suicide? What happens to that? Because when somebody was lying on my name and people was calling me all types of names for 2-3 years until I prove in court the truth, that shit had me fucking going crazy. So imagine when somebody imagine a nigga being such a hater, you steal from somebody, you hate the fact that they didn't forgive you because you stole from them. You didn't like everybody around your circle knew that you stole. So what you did, you went and you put the worst allegations, worst allegation on a man. I never seen another man want to be involved so much with have those allegations with another man. Not only that, I never seen a man be obsessed with another man like that. Cause I got bitches and I got niggas obsessed, be obsessed. But a whole man that got kids obsessed with another man is crazy. And on top of that, pocket watching another man is crazy. Pocket watching a nigga career, pocket watching a nigga home. What? Nigga, you a grown ass man. Why you keep picking up with another nigga? Why you even wanna you have son. You have a son. Why you wanna be involved in those type of allegations and then you're going around different blogs and different podcasts talking about it all smiley and shit, lying though. Because you did two different stories, two versions. What was it? At first it was, oh, I asked nigga, can he help me out? Cause I was fucked up. And then he said, oh yeah, sure, but first you gotta do this. Then you went and juiced it up like, oh we was high, we was having fun, and the nigga just whipped out his. First of all, the nigga don't even act like that. Cardi. Yeah. Oh, you got to take a picture for the visa. Well, take a picture of me because I'm pretty. So we gotta scan your face. Okay. And then we go inside, take a picture, and then you can come back and chill for a few minutes. Okay. All right. Take the picture. Yeah. Then on top of that, like this is how I know. It's not even how I know. This is the shit that y'all gotta visibly see online. Everything is online. Everything you could Google. How the fuck you trying to prove that a nigga is the allegations that you claiming, but you post up a DM of a nigga talking about I'ma bust your ass, and you trying to say like, oh yeah, look at the type of shit that he was writing to me, but you don't scroll up when a nigga when y'all talking about basketball. We about to go play. Yeah, I'm about to bust your ass, and then you try to make it seem like a nigga was trying to fake flirt with you. Why you ain't show that? Why you ain't show that? When this nigga posted it on his shit, trying to prove you wrong, nobody was posting that. Like, shit is insane to me. And I feel like at this point, like these blogs, they're gonna report the truth, but the headline be so misleading, and people really just don't read, and it's like it's bullying and bullying and bullying and picking and picking and picking and picking and picking. Like it's like, yo, like enough is enough. Like what you want the nigga to do? Throw himself off a fucking bridge? If somebody's hiding something, they wouldn't be suing. And then it's like when the shit is taken to court, then it's his apologies. Oh, his apologies. Like, oh damn. Oh wow, we should have never doubted. When it's too late, when y'all been picking on nigga for so fucking long, that's fucked up. I don't like that shit. We gotta do it inside. Okay. Cause let me tell you something.
So that was the first incident, y'all. And like I said, y'all, this is an ongoing case, okay? So whenever a case is going, it's active. Both parties, whoever is involved, is not supposed to be talking about that case. So this is why Christopher did not say anything about that settlement. But Stefon Diggs decided to call Christopher an N-word, and Christopher didn't take it lightly, so he decided to respond. And now we have Cardi B talking and clearing the air. So she was also in some Instagram comments and messages defending her man right before she went on Instagram Spaces, on Twitter Spaces, my goodness. So in a comment section, okay, on Instagram, she left messages. So somebody asked and said, "What about the 100 text messages and DMs between the two that he submitted in court?" So it was just blank pages. Then Cardi B responded and said, "He is not asking to get it dismissed. Where are you even getting that for the whole point?" No, not Cardi B. Actually, Ken Barbie using Cardi B's account responded on behalf of Cardi B. So he said he is not asking to get it dismissed. Where are you even getting that? For the whole point of suing is to go to court and prove he was lying. This man did 3 interviews, changed his story 2 times, and never provided not one receipt. But you're right, way too trial starts. Ooh, it is gonna be messy. So she is confident in her man, okay? She is saying, my man is not gay, my man never, assume never did all those things like Christopher is saying. So she is standing 10 toes behind her man. Another person say, we gonna believe you all the evidence, child. When those messages leak, y'all, that Cardi B, Ken Barbie responded using Cardi B's account and he said, where is the evidence? There is no evidence. You know what there's evidence of? Chris stealing from Stefon and no evidence of Chris's claims. Now here's the thing, y'all. Christopher posted that when he was robbed, when Stefon Diggs, this is Christopher's words, y'all, when Stefon Diggs sent his brother and those two other men to rob and hit and, keep Christopher from speaking out, from saying anything, they stole chains from Christopher. And Christopher himself pointed this out, okay? Everything is in the police report. So those chains that he stole, Christopher claims that Stefon Diggs was seen wearing them, and Christopher has proof. He has images, okay? So the same chains that you can see on Christopher are the same chains that you can see on Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs is worth a lot of money, y'all. You cannot tell me that he cannot afford to get those chains himself. Okay, so those are Christopher's claims. But child, this is all the tea that I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.